You want to know how I got these amazing cactus flower nails? Well, I'm going to show you. But first, we're going to go over what we need for this stunning nail set. 3D sculpture gel, white gel polish, matte top coat, black gel polish, dark green gel polish, forest green gel polish, pastel green gel polish, pastel pink gel polish, pastel yellow polish, a liner brush, a dotting tool, something to mix colors on. If on natural nails, grab base coat. And then for later, we are going to add some of our dark green as well as our forest green, our pastel green, pastel yellow, and white to this. I don't even know what this was called. I'm so sorry. But basically just anything you can mix your colors on and clean it off easily. This is going to be for details later. So now, as I said earlier, if you're doing this on your natural nails, be sure to do a base coat gel first. But if not, and you're doing a false nail like I am, we're going to go right into our emerald green, and we're going to apply about 2 layers of this evenly as possible for our base. Now you're going to want to grab your 3D sculpting gel, your liner brush, and we're going to start adding our little textured dots on top of the nail for the more in-depth cactus look and to give it some texture and just make it feel more realistic. So what I like to do is when doing this, I like to kind of give myself a guide. So I'll start with a dot at the top of the nail, or well, base I should say, and then one in the middle, and then one to the end, so I can follow that through in a straighter line. So this is just something I like to do. Feel free to do it if it works for you. But this has helped me a lot. And then basically we're just going to make a straight line of these 3D dots. As you can see, we have our pretty nice straight line there. And so going in with our liner brush again, we're going to bring back those colors we set aside earlier. And we are going to go in with that dark green. And don't put a whole lot on the nail because first we're going to make little dots to help us make a straight line again. And we're going to go on the sides of those 3D dots, And this is going to help us be able to give it some more depth, kind of like a shadow-ish type effect, if you will. I think it makes it look a little more realistic, so I like to do it with these nails. And basically you just go over it, and we're going to do 2 layers on these lines to just kind of make them deeper and darker to kind of make it pop. This is definitely a trust the process moment, but believe me, as you can see in the beginning of this video how these nails turned out, it's definitely worth doing this for that realistic cactus nail effect. So definitely just keep working on it, keep working with it. It will all tie together in the end. And as you can see, those lines make it pop. And now we're going to go back in with our 3D sculpting gel again, and we're going to add those dotted lines again on the other sides of those dark green lines. And you'll see why later, because this will really tie everything together, but also it just consistently gives it that cactus look. We're going to go back into the colors that we set aside now with our liner brush and our dotting tool. And we're going to mix the pastel yellow and pastel green together so that we get this kind of beautiful yellow-green mix to actually color our 3D dots. And that will really tie it together as being cactus nails. So for me, I'm kind of anal with the color that I wanted, so I just kind of kept mixing and mixing, but basically until you get a desired yellowish green tint that you like, then feel free to stop even if that's before me. And now we're going to go into that just mixed yellow and green, and we're going to color all of the 3D dots. This definitely gets tedious, but man, does it make it look amazing in the end. So keep trusting the process and hang in there because it might take a while, but man, will these be stunning after. Now she's looking like a cactus. The last thing we're going to do with our 3D sculpting gel is make these kind of organic and messy flowers. So I like to go in with my liner brush and just smooth out each petal and cure each petal. So it kind of makes this smooth cactus flower that's a little bit messy, but at the same time will fit for the cactus vibe. And we're just going to go in and make 2 little flowers on each end of the nail. And for this whole set, I just did every other nail with flowers because I wanted just that cactus nail as well mixed in. But you guys feel free to do what you want because I really do want to see what you guys do with this. But yeah, we're just going to finish these flowers, and then once they're all finished, we're going to move on to the next step. So I didn't do this earlier, but we're going to go in with our pastel pink and add it to our color mixing little palette here. And then we're going to go into our white and we're going to color these flowers solid white so that when we put the pink down, we don't have to put a bunch of layers of pink. We can technically just put one if we want. And if you want more than that, that's totally fine, but I kind of want the mix of white and pink for a kind of just natural variation of colors in the flowers. And so as we do this, we're just going to cure it after we color them in white. And then also too, I will say while this is happening that I decided that I wanted to do both a white and a pink flower. If you guys want white flowers or pink flowers, feel free to do what you want, but I wanted a mix of both. So one of these flowers will stay white and the other one will be pink, and I just thought it was such a nice contrast as you guys had seen in the beginning. But yeah, we're just going to keep doing this and cure it, and then eventually, as you guys will see, by tying the flower together, we're going to add a yellow center to both. And just as a side note, I'm sure you guys can tell that compared to my last tutorial, my speech may seem a little off or flustered, or my pronunciation on some words might not be like perfect, and that's just because I haven't been feeling very well lately, so just be patient with me, but hopefully this will be a good tutorial for you guys. And as you can see, we're going right into top coat to finish these beauties off, and be sure to really get the top coat in every like little crevice and design, because when there is a 3D design, you can miss some spots with the top coat and you want the whole nail covered in top coat. So just be sure that you drench that that nail. And then once we are done with this matte top coat, then this set will be done. Oh my god, look at how gorgeous she is, guys. I love these nails so much. Please let me know what you guys think. And this is the whole set put together. I'm obsessed. This is one of my favorites I've ever done. And these is what they look on. I love them so much. They are stunning. Please let me know what you guys think and tag me when you guys do these. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.